Islanders, there's news, and then there's fallout from the news. Please tell me that I was not the only one yesterday who was outside. I was actually playing catch, baseball and glove with my oldest son. There are planes in the sky, and I literally thought and wondered, are those people wearing masks right now? I think we have our answer. Take a look right here at this transponder message from a Southwest flight. The message reads, "You may be the hero pilot and tell the passengers Southwest has issued a mask optional policy starting now." That's right. There's big news regarding mask and federal travel, and we've got that news right now on Island Time.
April 18th, the Biden administration announced that the Transportation Security Administration will no longer enforce the federal mandate requiring masks in all U.S. airports and on-board aircraft.
Finally!
Effective immediately, masks are optional for all airport employees, crew members, and customers inside U.S. airports and on-board aircraft.
Wow, how about the news from the pilot there on one probably of hundreds, if not thousands of flights across the country who had a similar announcement. Welcome back to Island Time. I am your host, Derek, and I'm thankful that you and I get to spend some time in the islands today digesting this big news that affects travel, even cruise travel. I want to start off the show by saying this. This is not a political post. This is not a political blog. I share news, especially news that relates to and impacts cruise news. I'm going today to share the news as it is. I'm going to stay in the factual lanes, and I hope that you'll do the same as you watch this and you comment below throughout this video. I know the news today leans toward people not wearing masks, but I also want to share with you that if you feel comfortable wearing masks, if you need to wear masks, then of course, wear a mask. And I ask all of you who are traveling and you see those wearing masks, not to say anything to them. Don't be rude to them. After all, they have the same choice to wear a mask as you have to not wear a mask. Let's get right into this news because there's all kinds of things to talk about. The CDC mask mandate for passengers who are traveling via airplane, train, rail, and even in cruise terminals is now no longer standing. Let's get into the nuts and bolts of actually what happened because this is not being shared most places. I'll keep this section short. We're going to talk about how this impacts the cruise industry and cruising in just a minute. This mask mandate was set to end April the 18th, but it was extended until May the 3rd. A federal judge yesterday, April 18th, struck down this mask mandate and deemed it unconstitutional. The U.S. District Judge Catherine Mizell said the mandate was unlawful because it exceeded the statutory authority of the U.S. Centers for Disease Control and Prevention and because its implementation violated administrative law. Her ruling really had to deal with sanitation. And what is sanitation going back to a 1944 statute? And she concluded here, wearing a mask cleans nothing, she wrote. At parts, it traps virus droplets, but it neither sanitizes the person wearing the mask nor sanitizes the conveyance. That was the ruling, and I had to share it with you. Now the important question and the fallout from the announcement, what does this mean for travel? What is going to change? There were many people and companies surprised by this announcement yesterday, but you're already seeing companies make rulings and decisions based on this announcement. Following this ruling, several U.S. airlines, including Delta, United, Southwest, and Alaskan Airlines have now made mask optional on their airplanes and travel. It's also mask optional at airports as well. That's a quick announcement. It was within hours of making that announcement yesterday that you saw videos like the one I shared with you earlier in the show today. Amtrak and the Washington Metropolitan Area Transit Authority, which operates DC's metro system, have also announced they will no longer require masks for passengers and employees. So you're already starting to see companies take action because of this ruling. What we're waiting on, all of us, is what are cruise lines going to do? We're sitting here patiently waiting, and trust me, they will act, but it takes some time for them to talk to their health professionals, for them to talk to their legal counsel, but we're going to see action very, very soon. This is the fun part. Are you cruising this week? If you're cruising the next 4, 5, 7 days, you're going to be able to be field reporters and share with us what exactly is going on. I invite you to share, take pictures, post them to our Facebook page. Our Facebook page link is in the description of this video. Go like the page. You will enjoy the content on there. While you're down there, if you're not an Islander yet, please consider subscribing. We would love to have you as an official Islander. Hit that subscribe button and ring the bell so you'll receive notifications when we upload content. This news is hot off the press, but we've already seen some reaction from John Hill this morning from Carnival Cruise Line. They're the first cruise line who have come out already, and it's because of John and his position. And of course, he lives in the UK, so he's up earlier than we are. He's already posted a video this morning, and he shared that masks are still required as of now in cruise terminals operated by Carnival Cruise Line. But he admittedly says, I could see this changing. It seems like maybe they're trying to craft and come up with their new policy. This was a surprise. John also reminds us, it's a great reminder, that local ports and governments set their own protocols. So as we continue to travel in the Caribbean and across the Bahamas and other places in the world, remember that when you get on that ship and you get off at that beautiful island, the weather's warm, the water's pretty, that they govern themselves. And so they may have different protocols. They may require you to wear a mask. So bring a mask if you have one. Although I will say that a lot of countries around the world look to the United States and follow decisions such as these. So there could be some fallout. While we're talking about fallout, there could be some fallout from this announcement, and it could impact what other countries, including countries in the Caribbean and the Bahamas, are doing locally. The crew will continue to wear masks as of now for Carnival and Royal Caribbean. They've announced that this morning. We don't know when that's going to change. We hope it's in the foreseeable future, as we would love to see the smiling faces of the crew. Once the dust settles, I expect other announcements from cruise lines. This is yet another step in the right direction, and it's another step that proves that cruise lines know what they're doing, that we're doing okay as far as where we are in this pandemic and hopefully heading to an endemic. And I think some things will start to return. The things that people want so desperately right now is priority boarding. They would love, Diamond members would love to get on the ship first, and then Platinum members to do so. Faster to the Fun. There are people who love Faster to the Fun who will pay whatever it takes to get Faster to the Fun. I think it will be back, and very, very soon. John Hill announced this before, but this announcement only says, yes, we're going the right direction. Bring these things back. And then there's onboard activities as well with Carnival and Royal Caribbean that have not come back yet that I think will very, very soon. My question to you is, what has not come back yet that you're looking forward to the most? Let us know in the comment section of this video, and we cannot wait to interact with you throughout the day. While you're there, please give us a thumbs up if you enjoyed today's content. That will ensure that this video was placed in front of other people who are looking for content just like this. We hope you have a great day, and if there's any more fallout from this news, of course, we'll be here to share it with you. We'll talk to you soon right here on Island Time.